of the advantages of method number 2 with the terms of use is that instead of backdating the due dates once the student has already checked the item out, it changes the due date to the end of the term while the item's being checked out. So it sets the correct due date when you're circulating the item. So all you have to do with that particular method is just, you still have to be aware of the dates to start, moving your locations to the new terms of use. You have to do that on specific days. So you would have, like, if the end of term is on May 10th, then according to the spreadsheet here, you would have to move these particular locations to the new terms of use. You move them from 28-day student stacks to the terms of use called end of term on the 13th. And then on the 27th of April, you would take these locations from the 14-day faculty and staff media terms of use and move those to the end of term terms of use. And then you would take the items that were on that had the location reserve area at Circ Desk. This may or may not be necessary, but if it's one of the ones that has a 1-week student reserve, then you would have to run that job on, say, May the 4th, and take anything that happened to have a terms of use of 1-week student reserves and move that to the EOT terms of use policy. And on the 8th of May, you would be moving anything that was in these locations that had the terms of use 3-day student media to the EOT terms of use. The methods that require changing the patron expiration date aren't so appealing to me, but I'll run through that. And basically from the Alma main menu, you can go to the general configuration menu, and there's a link called integration profile. And one of the integration profiles is called student information system. You would click on the actions button and click edit, and then under the actions tab, what you would do is click where it says create sample file, and it's going to prompt you for a user. And one of the bad things about this is it's pretty manual. You would have to enter each individual user, so I'm going to do myself here. What it does, and I don't know if you can see that, but it put a link to an XML file on my taskbar, and you would open that up, and on everybody's XML file in that integration profile, you'll have an expiration date. You would have to edit this, and then you would export this back to the student information system. Let's see, okay, it just logged me out. But what you would have to do is you would import that file right back into the student information system to update their expiration date. But of course, the next time that you downloaded records from Banner, then it seems to me that that would overwrite whatever changes that you just made. Alternatively, you could go to user details, and this would be what they call the manual method, and you would just simply go in and update the expiration date from right here. And the way you would have to do that is to go to toggle account type, because you're changing it from an external account to a account type that's called internal. And once you have toggled to the internal account type, then this expiration date is editable, and you can make the expiration date whatever you want it to be. But again, you'd have to do that manually for each and every patron. The last way of doing it is to run a job. And there's a job here where you can update the user expiration dates. Let's see, yeah, it's under Update Notify Users, and then you're going to click Next. And you have to, oh, that's the other thing, you have to run an analytics report for all of your users, and then you're going to be able to see this page right here where you enter the new expiration date, and then you select the user group, and then you run the job. But again, the downside of this is that as soon as you have made all the changes, it can be changed right back again the next time that you download the user records from Banner.